Hello, I'm here with another product review. What I have here is a whole dashboard camera, or a dash cam. This was sent to me by the Whole company, and I've been doing a lot of dashboard or dash camera reviews here lately, mostly cheaper stuff that I've been buying off Amazon.com, trying to find a decent dash cam for a low price. I don't want to pay hundreds of dollars. So when they offered to send me this here, I thought, well, I'll take this. Really excited. This is a little bit higher price one, about $60. And I'm really interested in seeing how it's going to perform against some of the cheaper stuff that I've tried, which I really haven't been that satisfied with. So let's break right into the box here. Pretty easy to open up. It's got a nice little camera here. It's really heavy, you know, not compared to the cheaper ones I've had. It feels well built. The texture on it almost feels like this might be like a metal body. Has a apparently nice little lens on it there. Mini USB or micro USB, HDMI out. That's kind of cool. Micro SD card. It's got your menu and your selection buttons over here. It's got some buttons on this side, like a picture button, a power button, and some other buttons here that the manual will probably tell me what they are. Looks like it might have a microphone either here or here. Does have a microphone. So nice big screen on it. Probably have to charge it up a little bit. Let me see if it's got any power to it here. No, needs to be charged up. I don't know if it's got an onboard battery or not, but anyways, see what else is in the box here. Let's see, got a little stick-on mount here that you would stick to your bash with a little sticky. Got a window mount here. Have a nice included USB DC port, cigarette lighter charger, and even includes a little USB cord. I guess you want to use one of those, your own charger. So that's nice. Comes with it's whatever it needs there. Just need to add an SD card to it and put it in the car. For this test, I'm going to be testing it against one of my cheaper cameras that I bought. This is a little $18 job I bought off Amazon.com. I'm going to throw a picture of the Amazon.com product page up here for you. So you can see it, and I'm going to be testing it against this. I know it's going to beat this, but I just wanted to give you a comparison. And I'll also be testing it against the DV Power EX5000 action camera, which is what I use now for my dash camera. It does pretty good in the daytime, but it doesn't have any nighttime function. So I'm really interested in seeing how good this one is. This probably become my new dash cam for my pickup. I'll be driving my pickup and doing the test with all three of these. So I'm going to jump right into the pickup right now, and let's take a drive. Okay, so I've got all three cameras lined up here. This is the cheap $18 dash cam off Amazon.com. This is the $60 whole dashboard camera, and this is the DV Power EX5000 action cam. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the cameras. They will automatically turn on and begin to start recording. Now, I'm going to go ahead and, as I'm sitting here still, the best way to tell camera quality is still. So I'm throwing the whole dash camera on screen right here. It's in 1080p, full HD recording. I'm going to throw up the DV Power EX5000 right now. And now this little cheap dash cam that actually has no brand to it. Okay, so now you kind of saw those side by side. Now I'm going to put all 3 of them on screen, and let's do just a little short drive here. We'll drive away from the sun first. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to full screen on the whole dashboard camera. And now you can kind of see as we're going down the road here, kind of how that looks. One thing when I'm testing a dashboard camera, I like to see the fine detail, and one of the best ways to see that is try to read the road signs as you go by them, and see if you can see the letters and stuff. Okay? Now I'm going to switch to the DB Power EX5000 for a little bit. Idea what that looks like. Now I'm going to switch to this cheap $18 dash cam. Okay, now back to all 3. I'm going to come up here to this field. I'll pull over right here. Let you look at that field out there on all 3 of them. Okay, now we're going to do the sun test. And what this test does is when you got bright light in front of you, it kind of tells you how it's going to handle bright situations. Okay, so now we've got the sunlight. The sun is setting in the west. And so we've got sun directly on the cameras now, and we're just going to see how they handle that. Okay, switching to the whole dashboard camera. Now to the DB Power EX5000. Now to the cheap dash camera. Okay. Now, obviously they're going to record a little audio. So, as I've been switching through the different camera full screen, I've been letting you hear the audio from them, so you can kind of tell kind of what the mic's like. Not that audio is a really big important thing, but you know, if it captures audio, I'll let you hear it. So there you have kind of a short little drive. I'm going to do a nighttime test as soon as the sun goes down and see what kind of night vision the camera has, so you know, you can see whether it's going to be any good at night. I know the DB Power EX5000 has no night vision. It's a decent daytime camera, but it does not have night vision. It has no way to see at night, so it's just black at night. So unless it's in front of you, then it has a little bit, but it's pretty bad. I know on this little cheap dash camera it really wasn't worth much, but I'm really hoping that the whole dashboard camera here is gonna really be good. So now go back inside and we'll do that nighttime test later on. Okay, so it's nighttime now. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the cameras again. They're all going here. So let's take off and turn the lights off in the cab. Let's take a little drive. Should give you a good idea of what this camera is going to do at night, whether it be on the highway or on a backcountry road. Got a car coming. I'm going to turn around and go back. That should give you a good enough idea of what it's going to look like at night, and so you can make your judgments off of that. Did a daytime, away from the sun, into the sun, and a nighttime, so that should be good enough to get a good sense of whether or not this one's going to be good for you. I'm going to look at the video myself here in a little bit and make a determination. Okay, so you've seen all that footage of this little camera. I've reviewed all that footage, and I actually think this is a really decent little camera. I was really impressed with the quality of the video out of it. It really produced good quality video. Just, you know, even actually better than the DB Power EX5000, and you know, not much to complain about it. I think it's a nice little camera. It really feels good in your hands, and you know, the nighttime performance was pretty good. That was surprising. I've had a hard time getting really good performance out of cameras at night. It really doesn't have night vision per se, like it doesn't have LEDs, but it really kind of bumped up the sensitivity, so you could see pretty good, pretty much about as much as I could see with my headlights with my naked eye. So you know, there's a little graininess there, but I think it probably has a pretty decent sensor in it to be able to pull that kind of you know, brightness at night without some kind of night vision function. So that was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I really like the little camera. I'm going to use it, put it in my truck, and use it from now on. No complaints there. It is a decent little camera. The audio out of it actually is pretty good. After listening to the audio, it has a decent microphone on it, so that's good. It has a lot of functions. There's some things you can do with it. I didn't test them all out. I just left it in the way it come out of the box. I don't like to play with settings when I'm doing reviews. I just like to do it on a default setting. The video files were decent size, about 250 megabytes for 3 minutes of filming on a 32 gigabyte card. Is what I use. I only use these cards here. Oh, come on. I use the Samsung Evo Select 32 gigabyte card. It's real fast transfer rates and stuff. It records real good to it, and had no trouble with that. So I kind of try to do my best to give you an example. Obviously, the cheap dash cam is a piece of junk, so you get what you pay for when you pay $18. But this is $60, so I think it's actually worth that. So try to do my best to give you everything that you need to know to decide whether you like this or whether it'll fit your needs. Remember, as always, I'm going to place the product links to all the products you've seen in this video underneath the video box on YouTube in the description area. Just click on the Show More button, and you'll have those products there. That way, you don't have to go looking for them. Trying to wondering if you have the same thing you saw in this video. I've already provided those links there for you. Will take you to the Amazon.com product pages. If you like this video and it's been helpful to you, please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you do subscribe, remember to tick the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get notifications when I produce new videos. So until next time, the Jungle Explorer signing out.